सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमसे पूछता है ये, व्हाट डज़ द कार्गो शिप सेफ्टी इक्विपमेंट सर्टिफिकेट कवर। सेफ्टी इक्विपमेंट सर्टिफिकेट, ठीक है। फायर सेफ्टी सिस्टम्स, लाइफ सेविंग अप्लायंसेस, नेविगेशनल इक्विपमेंट, पायलट एम्बार्केशन अरेंजमेंट, नॉटिकल पब्लिकेशंस, लाइट्स, शेप, साउंड सिग्नल्स, डिस्ट्रेस सिग्नल्स, जो भी इक्विपमेंट है उन सब का नाम लेना है। पायलट लाइडर इक्विपमेंट है, ठीक है। पायलट एम्बार्केशन अरेंजमेंट, उसका नाम ले लो। नेविगेशनल लाइट्स, उसका नाम ले लो। फायर सेफ्टी सिग्नल्स, उसका नाम ले लो। और सिग्नल्स बोल रहा हूँ, फायर सेफ्टी सिस्टम्स। देन नॉटिकल पब्लिकेशंस, लाइट, शेप्स, साउंड्स, डिस्ट्रेस सिग्नल्स, सब इसके अंदर आ गया। 16 चैप्टर 3 रेगुलेशन 8 सर्विस ऑफ लाइफ सेविंग अप्लायंसेस एंड अदर इक्विपमेंट ऑफ कार्गो शिप्स, ठीक है। कार्गो शिप्स ऑफ 500 gross tonnage और मोर ऑन इंटरनेशनल वॉयज। व्हाट दिस द सर्टिफिकेट सिग्निफाई? दैट द शिप हैज़ बीन सर्वेड इन अकॉर्डेंस with the requirement of regulation 8 of SOLAS. This ship complied with the requirement of convention as regard fire safety system and appliances and fire control plants. The life-saving appliances and the equipment of lifeboats, life raft and rescue boats were provided. The life-saving appliances and the equipment of the lifeboat, life raft and rescue boat were provided in accordance with the requirement of the convention. The ship was provided with the line-throwing appliances and radio installation used in life-saving appliances in accordance with the requirement of the convention. The requirement with the convention. Requirement of the convention. The ship complied with the requirements. The ship complied with the requirements of the convention regards shipborne navigational equipment, means of embarkation for pilots and nautical publications. The ship complied with the requirement of the convention as the ship complied with the requirement of the convention. The ship complied with the requirement of the convention as regards shipborne navigational equipment, means of embarkation for pilots and nautical ships. The ship was provided with light, shapes and means of marking in accordance with the requirement of the convention. International collision at sea. Content of SEQ certificate: particulars of the ship, name of ship, distinctive number or letter, port of registry, gross tonnage, deadweight of the ship, length of a ship, IMO number. This is all the particulars of the ship. Now type of ship, bulk carriers. SEQ certificate का full form क्या है? सर्वेंट सर्टिफिकेट। SEQ certificate से type of ship हो गया, build details, date of building, contracts, date on which the keel was laid or ship was at similar stage of construction, date of delivery, date on which work for conversion on an alteration or modification of a major character, date on which work for a conversion or an alteration of modification of a major character, bill details, date of delivery, date on which work for a conversion or an alteration or modification was commenced. Particulars of the ship, type of ship, its bill details, date of inspection and survey, date of survey, date of last inspection of the outside of the ship's bottom. SEQ certificates में ये सब date of last inspection of the outside of the ship's bottom, endorsement for annual and intermediate survey, endorsement for inspection outside of the ship's bottom. Date of survey, Date of 2 inspection of outside of the ship's bottom. Date of last 2 inspection of the outside of the ship's bottom. Endorsement for annual and intermediate survey. Endorsement for annual and intermediate surveys. Endorsement for inspection of the outside of the ship's bottom. What surveys are required to maintain the certificate? What are the surveys required to maintain the certificate? An initial survey before the ship is put into services. A renewal survey maximum of 5 years. A renewal survey. What are surveys required to maintain the certificate? Initial survey. पहले ऊपर वाला क्या था? Date of last inspection of the outside of the ship's bottom. Endorsement for annual and intermediate survey. Endorsement for inspection of the outside of the ship's bottom. What surveys are required to maintain the certificate? An initial survey. An initial survey before the ship is put into service. An initial survey. An initial survey before ship is put into service. An initial survey before ship is put into services. A renewal survey maximum of 5 years. A renewal survey maximum of 5 years. A renewal survey of maximum 5 years. An intermediate survey. An intermediate survey within 3 months before or after the third anniversary of a cargo ship. Annual survey 3 months. Required to maintain. Initial survey before the ship is put into service. A renewal survey maximum 5 years. An intermediate survey within the 3 months before or after the third anniversary of cargo ship safety construction. An intermediate survey. Initial, renewal. एन एनुअल क्या है कि विद इन 3 months बिफोर और आफ्टर द ईच एनिवर्सरी डेट ऑफ शिप्स कार्गो शिप सेफ्टी कंस्ट्रक्शन सर्टिफिकेट. रिन्यूअल सर्वे मैक्सिमम ऑफ 5 years. Inspection of the ship's bottom. To inspection of the ship's bottom to take place out of the within the 5-year period and intervals not exceeding 36 months. Survey and certificate. Supplement to safety equipment certificate form E. फॉर्म ई के अंदर क्या क्या होता है? रिकॉर्ड पहले तो है क्या ये? रिकॉर्ड ऑफ इक्विपमेंट फॉर द शिप कार्गो शिप सेफ्टी इक्विपमेंट सर्टिफिकेट परमानेंटली अटैच्ड. ये फॉर्म ई जो कार्गो शिप सेफ्टी रेडियो इक्विपमेंट सर्टिफिकेट है उसके साथ ये अटैच रहेगा. इट कंटेन द एडिशंस ऑफ द इक्विपमेंट कैरी फॉर लाइफ बोट ऑन बोर्ड फॉर सेफ लाइफ ऑन बोर्ड इंक्लूडिंग द फायर फाइटिंग अप्लायंसेस लाइट एंड साउंड सिग्नल्स. Particular name of the ship distinctive. Details of life-saving appliances: life raft, life buoy, life jacket, rescue boat, free fall life boat, diving, launch life boat. सारा का सारा life-saving appliances. फिर उसके बाद details of navigational system: standard magnetic compass, gyro compass, heading repeater. Okay. सारा का सारा nautical charts, backup arrangement for ECDIS nautical publication. ऑटोमेटिक रडार फ्लोटिंग एड, ऑटोमेटिक आइडेंटिफायर, वीडिया सिंप्लीफाइड वीडिया, ये वो. फिर उसके बाद है साउंड सिग्नल्स, पर्टिकुलर्स ऑफ द शिप, डिटेल्स ऑफ द लाइफ सेविंग अप्लायंसेस, डिटेल्स ऑफ द नेविगेशनल सिस्टम इक्विपमेंट, देन साउंड इको साउंडिंग डिवाइसेस. लेकिन यार ये लाइट्स एंड साउंड सिग्नल्स, डिटेल्स ऑफ नेविगेशनल सिस्टम एंड इक्विपमेंट, gyro compass heading, backup practice, automatic radar, AIS, VDR, ACTIS, रडार नहीं है ना, ऑटोमेटिक रडार, फ्लोटिंग एड, सब तो है। सो ये सब फॉर्म ई के अंदर आएगा। माँ कसम। हाँ, बैकअप प्रैक्टिस, लॉन्ग रेंज एसवीडीआर, प्रिपरेशन फॉर SCQ सर्वे, चल check live boat and rescue boat are in good condition or markings are clearly visible. Check winches are properly greased in good condition. Check all life raft flashing and bases are in good condition. Check all life jackets are in good condition and all markings are visible. Slide if required. Life jackets are in good condition. All markings are visible. Replace slide if required. Check the life raft flashing and it's in good condition. Winches are properly greased. Check all pyrotechnics are up to date. Check inversion chips and TPS are in good condition. SCQ survey. Check if of start wishing child condition up to date. What is cargo ship safety radio? Cargo ship safety radio certificate and form R. So basically regular surveys of radio instrument, details of requirement, name, district number or letter, port of gross tonnage area in which ship is operated, date on which. Basically क्या है, details of the requirement for equipment contained, right? Completion date on which keel was laid and distinctive number of letter, name of the ship, port of registry, gross tonnage on which keel was laid, completion date of survey on which the certificate which keel was laid was at a similar stage of construction or with applicable date on which the work for started. What is the ship has been surveyed in accordance with the requirements. Question 1(9) of the convention. The survey shows that ship complied requirement of convention regards radio installation, the functioning of radio and use life-saving appliances complied the okay. Used in life-saving appliances. A record of equipment for the cargo ship safety radio certificate. What surveys are required? Initial survey, renewal survey, periodical survey. Okay. 5 साल before first initial survey, 5 years, then 3 months before or after anniversary. 3 months before or after each anniversary date. Form R क्या particular details of radio primary system, VHF radio instrument, DSC, watch, receiver, MF radio instrument, DSC, MFHF radio instrument, recognized mobile satellite service, DSC encoder, radio telephone, Navtex receiver, satellite EPUB, Inmarsat, satellite EPUBs, Inmarsat, light EPUB. Method used to ensure availability of radio facilities, duplication of equipment, shore-based maintenance, at sea maintenance capability, duplication of equipment, shore-based maintenance, at sea maintenance capability, 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 at sea maintenance capability. What is the cargo ship safety certificate? Form C is issued as an alternative to separate cargo ship safety construction, cargo ship safety equipment. A certificate called a cargo ship safety certificate may be issued after or initial, which complies. Matter used to ensure ability of radio facilities, duplication of the equipment, shore-based maintenance, at sea maintenance capability. What is the cargo? ये GMDSS वाली बात हो गई. Navtex receiver, satellite EPUB, Inmarsat, facility for reception of marine safety information, recognized mobile satellite, facilities for reception of marine safety information, recognized mobile satellite services, ship earth station, DSC encoder and radio installation. Method used to ensure ability of radio facility to play. ठीक है भाई. What is the cargo ship? ये सब फॉर्म सी भी है क्या इसके में? फॉर्म आर तो समझ में आ रहा था यार. सेफ्टी सर्टिफिकेट. अच्छा ये कॉम्बो है. फॉर्म सी ये कॉम्बिनेशन होगा. कंटेंट सर्टिफिकेट कॉल्ड cargo ship safety certificate may be issued and ensure annual survey to a ship which comply with the relevant chapter and other relevant presentation. Form C equipment, particular of the ship, type of sea, dates, build, what does it? क्या सर्टिफाई करता है ये? दैट द शिप हैज़ बीन सर्वेड इन अकॉर्डेंस विद द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ अ रेगुलेशन and 10 of the SOLAS. The condition of the structure, machinery and equipment as defined in regulation was satisfactory and ship complied with the relevant requirement of chapter 2 and chapter part 2 part 1 and chapter 2 part 2 and of SOLAS. The last two inspection of the outside of ship's bottom took place on specified days. The ship complied with the requirement of SOLAS as regards fire safety systems and appliances and fire control plans. Form C basically क्या करता है? Particulars of the ship, details of life-saving appliance, details of radio facilities, method used to ensure ability of radio facility, details of navigation system and equipment. Details of navigation system and equipment. Okay. Preparation for CQ. All instruction, all notices, all emergency station must have appropriate language. All other certificate and classes were valid. Time, fire control plans, muster, training, maintenance manuals, ACDs, electronic nautical publication, IGC code, international code for signal, all bridge equipment found in order. And all lifeboat is required to be launched and maneuvered at least once every 6 months. ये वो renewal required in good condition. हो गया. स्टैट्यूटरी सर्टिफिकेट और मैंडेटरी सर्टिफिकेट में फ़र्क क्या है? स्टैट्यूटरी सर्टिफिकेट्स आर इशूड अंडर द अथॉरिटी ऑफ अ गवर्नमेंट serving as a testament to ships' compliance with the national and international maritime law. This encompasses various. This is a status cargo ship safety certificate, international load line certificate. Mandatory certificates are required by law but are mandatory for international, but are not required by but are mandatory for international trading. Example: certificate of entry for port, PI and club. What is Merchant Shipping Act 1958? Explain brief. Development and maintenance, national interest effectively. Establishment of National Shipping Board, to establish a National Shipping Board. Registration of Indian ships, to provide for the registration of Indian ships. Amendments and consolidate, to amend and consolidate the law relating to the merchant shipping. The act is divided into 24 parts. The Act development and maintenance to foster the development and ensure the efficient maintenance of an Indian mercantile marine national interest to serve the national interest effectively to serve the national interest effectively to serve the national interest effectively. Establishment of National Shipping Board to establish the National Shipping Board registration of Indian ships to provide for the registration of Indian ships. वापस से यार क्या प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव डेवलपमेंट एंड मेंटेनेंस टू फॉस्टर द डेवलपमेंट एंड ensure the efficient maintenance of an Indian merchantile marine national to serve the national interests effectively. Establishment of National Shipping Board to establish a National Shipping Board to establish a National Shipping Board registration of Indian ships to provide for the registration of Indian ships. Amendments and consolidation to amend and consolidate the law relating to the merchant shipping. The Act is divided into 24 parts, each addressing different aspects of merchant shipping. The Act is divided into 24 parts, each addressing different aspects of merchant shipping. 24 parts, each addressing different aspects of merchant shipping. Registration of ships, provisions for the registration of ships, sailing vessels and fishing vessels. National Shipping Board, establishment and function of National Shipping Board, manning of ship, regulation regarding the manning of the ships, registration of ships, National Shipping Board, establishment function of National Shipping Board, manning of ship, regulation regarding the engagement, discharge and repatriation of seamen and apprentices, safety measure for passenger and cargo ship, control of Indian ships, control over Indian ships and ships engaged in coasting trade, collision provision for dealing with ships collision, pollution prevention measure for the prevention and control of pollution of sea by oil from ships, liability limitations of ship owners liability and civil liability for oil pollution damage. Ballast water convention. D1 requires ships to extend their water ballast 209 मीटर माइल्स की दूरी के 95% वॉल्यूमेट्रिक एक्सचेंज करना और या तो sequential method process by which ballast and for exchange meet the substance or ships exchanging ballast pumping through 3 times the volume of each ballast with the standard described by pumping through less than 3 times the volume may be accepted provided the ship can is met. Sequential method by which ballast is in sequential initial quantity of ballast, empty the tank, insert a new ballast. Flow through method, water is pumped out into for carriage of water allowing water to flow through overflow or other in dilution method में क्या है by which water is filled through the top of the intended for the carriage of water ballast with some distance on the bottom and top. D2 ये रहा ना D2 D2 क्या करता है less than 10 viable organism per metric cube size, less than 10 viable per smaller than 50 micrometer but at least 10 micrometer, smaller than 50 micrometer but at least 10 micrometers wide, 50 micrometers, smaller than 50 micrometer and wide, lesser than 10 micrometers, smaller than 50 micrometers wide, less than at least wide, less than 10 viable organism per metric cube. Sacrificial anode. A sacrificial anode, also known as galvanic anode, are the protection that you need to employ against corrosion. While they don't stop corrosion completely, they do sacrifice themselves to do it. As the name implied, a sacrificial anode is a material that experts install in pipes or tank to make a sacrifice to corrosion. In other words, this material easily corroded so that they can take the corrosion of the rest of the system. In turn, the pipe, tank or hold is relatively free of corrosion. Working of sacrificial anode. The way that a sacrificial anode works is the same as the way that an electrochemical cell works. The anode have a kind of protective metal that is on the cathode side. It is the negatively charged side of the device. A more reactive metal or alloy is on the anode or the positive side. It is important to note that a metal or alloy on the way sacrificial works is as electrochemical cell works. The artificial anodes have a kind of protected metal that is on the cathode side. That is negatively charged side of the device. A more reactive metal alloys is on the anode side or the positive side. It's important to note that the metal or alloy on the anode side must have a larger potential difference than the metal on the cathode side. A more reactive metal or alloy is on the anode side or the positive side. It's important to note that the metal or alloy on the anode side must have a larger potential difference than the metal on the cathode side. A more reactive metal or alloy. It is important to note that the metal or alloy on the anode side must have larger potential difference than the metal on the cathode side. Once there are two metals are in place, the reaction will occur. Ion oxidation will occur and anode oxidation will lose electrons. While this is happening, reduction reaction at the cathode side, this means that the substance will gain electrons. The production of both the oxidation and reduction reaction at once is known as the redox reaction. The oxidation at the anode side will ensure that the oxide metal will corrode of anode side. The reduction reaction on the cathode side will prevent the metal on that side from becoming eroded. Structure of IMO. Maritime Safety Committee, Maritime Environment Protection Committee, MEPC, Maritime Safety Committee, Technical Cooperation Committee, and the Facilitation Committee, and a number of subcommittees. Formed. What are four pillars of IMO? SOLAS, MARPOL, STCW, and MLC. What are the objectives of the IMO and MPC? IMO. The mission of IMO as a United Nations specialized agency is to promote safe, secure, environment sound, efficient, and sustainable shipping through cooperation. MEPC, the Marine Environment Protection Committee, is a special the International Maritime Organization tasked with addressing environment concern in the marine industry. This committee consists of members. State focuses on developing regulation guidelines to minimize pollution and promote sustainability, aligning with the IMO. Aligning with the sustainability with the IMO broader mission to regulate international shipping activities through its deliberation and decision. The MPPC plays a crucial role in safeguarding the marine environment from adverse impact of shipping cooperation, ensuring responsible maritime practice worldwide. Maritime practice worldwide. Maritime practice worldwide. सेफ्टी कहाँ गया promote sustainable aligning with the IMO broader missions to regulate international shipping activities through its deliberation and decisions. In the MPPC play a crucial role in safeguarding the marine environment from adverse impact of shipping operations, ensuring responsible maritime practice worldwide. What is ISM and SM? What is the purpose of ISM? What are the comments of ISM? Latest content, amendments. ISM code is the international IMO standard for safe management and operation of ship at sea. Since it is adoption by IMO 1993, IMO code for safe operation of ships and pollution. ISM code has a global standard for the management. The ISM code sets out mandatory rules for organizing company management stream and most importantly implementation of safety management systems. The objective of the ISM is safe and pollution. The key requirement of it is the need to companies to operate a safety management certificate system. The ISM code require companies to develop and implement safety management procedure to ensure that condition, activities and tasks both ashore and afloat affecting safety and environment protection are planned, organized, executed and checked in accordance with the legislative and company requirement. Content of ISM code. Implementation, safety and environmental protection policy, company responsibility and authority. Content of ISM code. Part A, implementation, जनरल सेफ्टी एंड पार्ट ए ISM कोड का जनरल सेफ्टी एंड प्रोटेक्शन पॉलिसी, कंपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, ऑथर कमर्शियल पर्सनल शिप बोर्ड ऑपरेशन, एमरजेंसी प्रिपेयर्डनेस, मेंटेनेंस ऑफ द शिप एंड इक्विपमेंट, certification and verifications, certification and periodic verifications, appendices like forms of the document like safety management certificate. ठीक है. Element of the ISM code. It includes definition that apply for part A implementation, part B certification. Safety equipment, safety and protection should be concise and clear statement. Should be concise. The safety equipment certificate should be concise and clear statement. It should deliberate the objective of SMS and outline strategy and plan of actions to achieve and maintain its aim. Company responsibility and authority. Designated person, masters authority resources and personnels, shipboard operation, avoiding ship preparedness, report and analysis and non-confined maintenance of ships and equipment, documentation compliance, ISM, ISM. Observation on major non-confined anniversary date. Aware of the owner. DUC system where structure and document. Document of compliance. Safety management certificate. Interim verification. Initial verification. यार एडिशनल वेरिफिकेशन तुम बड़ा चढ़ा के लिखा है, बहुत ज़्यादा लिख दिया है. What is the preparation you will do for ISM inspection on board your vessel? And when mooring, having preparation for ISM, what prepare you will do for ISM inspection? Gangway, mooring, certificate and document safety management, like copy of document, TOC, SMC, all ISM manuals procedure, a copy of company safety and environmental policy, it's available, all reports. Inspection and maintenance of all equipment, machinery. Maintenance and inspection routines. Maintenance and inspection routines are carried